Well, hey, are you counting your calories? You should be. Whether you're counting them in a diary on a piece of paper to see where you are every day, or you're using an app, you need to be keeping track of your calories. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, that's the most negative side of adopting a new diet is having to count all those calories. But you have to count calories, at least for a while, so that you know where you're at. If you don't ever count the calories, you could be way above or way below. You just would never know. So count your calories at least for a little while, if not forever, during the entire process. Now, there's some great tools out there to help you count calories. You don't need these tools like I mentioned. You can do it on a piece of paper. You can do it in a spreadsheet. There's a lot of tools to help you with this, and they are free. And what's awesome is they can run on your phone. So they're portable, and they can be wherever you are. At the moment you are consuming something or you are exercising, you can put it right into your database to keep track of. And that's awesome. You don't have to remember and then go do it later on. The tool I use has a barcode reader using the phone's camera. So if I'm going to eat something, I zap that barcode. It feeds it into the database and knows what that product is, and then it makes it as simple as it possibly can. So right now on the screen, we've got the best calorie counting apps for 2016. I know it's 2017, but hey, let's go with this. I'm sure not much has really changed. And this is coming to us from healthline.com. Just going to scroll down here. A lot of ads on these sites, you notice that? The best one by far that I think, and I have used it for years, is MyFitnessPal. And I'm going to show you a demo of that in just a minute. But I just wanted to show you that there's other products out there as well. There's MyNet Diary, Fat Secret, Chronometer, Lose It. I have heard some pretty good things about Lose It. I have not tried it though. My Diet Diary, Calorie Counter, Gnome Coach, Nutrition Menu, Simple Calorie Count, Weight Loss Coach, a Weight Loss Diet Calorie Counter. So there's plenty to choose from. But let's take a look over here at MyFitnessPal. And what I'm going to do is set up a new account. So assuming you've never used MyFitnessPal before, I'm going to show you how to do this. And I'm going to set this up using a PC. You can download the app onto your phone and do it that way. Frankly, I think it's easier to do it on a phone. But I'm going to show you how to do it through a PC. So what I did was, I'm on step 2 here. I went to myfitnesspal.com. Said I want to create a new site. I entered in my username and password, which I have not showed you, and it brought me to this. And it wants to know something about me. What's my current weight? I'm just going to throw some numbers in here. I don't know. There we go. 5'7". Yeah, sure. I want to be 200 pounds maybe. And like I said, I'm making this up. What's my birthday? I don't know why they... Oh, I guess to figure out what my age is, right? So in a previous video, I told you what my age was, so that's no secret. There we go. My zip code, I don't know why they need my zip code, so I'm going to leave that blank. You always want to be careful on these sites of protecting your privacy as much as you possibly can. I mean, do I care if somebody knows what my weight is? Maybe. Maybe I do. Do I care that they know my exact birthday? Yeah, maybe I do. So, mix it up. Put something else in here. Whatever. So that if you start getting an email from, and it says, happy birthday on this date, you know where it came from. It came from MyFitnessPal selling your information out. My username, I'm sedentary. How many times per week do you plan on exercising? I don't know, let's say 5. And I've said that my goal was already, I'm just going to make some up, 90 minutes per day. I keep track of this through calories. What's my goal? Lose 1 pound per week. And you can pick, pretty much whatever you want. But I'm going to lose 1 pound per week. And I don't want to receive emails and stuff. So let's save and continue. We'll go on to the next screen. Now, MyFitnessPal allows you to network with other friends who may be heading down the same path that you are. Because these videos are targeted toward people who have had thyroidectomies, chances are you don't have a lot of friends who have had thyroidectomies that are going through what you're going through. But I can tell you that the social aspect of this tends to work really well if you want to take advantage of it, because when you're down and you just don't feel like working out, or you've missed a few workouts for a week or so, one of your friends can call you up and say, hey, what's going on? I haven't seen you lately. You know, why don't we go do something? So, you know, this is pretty good. You don't have to do it. I'm skipping it. What it's come up with is my calories consumed per day. Wow, that's pretty good. Split up between carbs, fats, and proteins, and then what my goals are per week. How many calories I should be burning per week with 5 workouts at 90 minutes each. And it says I should hit my goal by April 3rd. I should lose 5 pounds by April 3rd. I don't know if I said my goal was to lose 5 pounds or 50 pounds, but either way, that's good. Let's get started. Now, this is a free app. Free means commercials. So this takes a while to load up all the commercials and everything for this. But right here on my home screen, you can see how many calories I have remaining, how much food I've eaten, exercise, and what my net is. So let's go ahead and enter some toast. I ate some toast for breakfast. So this is my food diary, where I'm going to keep track of everything I'm eating. It looks a little bit different on the phone version. Frankly, the phone version is about 1,000 times more useful than this, but this works out okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add a food item. And if I've been entering my food for a while, it'll know what my frequent food entries are. So if I always eat a certain kind of toast, if I always eat certain kinds of things for breakfast, it'll pop those up, and then I can just simply select those, or I can type something, bread, and then it gives you all kinds of choices. I mean, any kind of bread you can imagine. If there's a particular bread from a particular company that, like, let's go, I've got, don't be jealous, I've got a Wegmans. And I search on that. See, I found my grocery store and the bread that it has. Let's go with a multi-grain bread that I had, how many, let's see, 1 slice? Yeah, I had 1 slice, and I had it for breakfast. So go ahead and add that in. So there it is. It kept track of it for me. It tells me all my calories and everything related to that breakfast. Now, let's say I exercised this morning. So I'm going to jump over here to exercise. And I did some cardiovascular stuff and strength. There's strength training as well. Let's add an exercise here. I can search. I don't know. Let's say I did a treadmill this morning. Stair, treadmill, forgot the second L. Let's see if it gives me more choices if I put another one on. Nope, okay. So the general treadmill, how long did I do it? I walked for 30 minutes on the treadmill. It automatically knows that if I walk for 30 minutes on the stair treadmill, ergonomic general, I'm not even sure what that is. Maybe I should try something else. Try a, I don't know, like a elliptical. See if my spelling's any better with that. No results found. Oops, still not typing. There we go. I guess if you're on a treadmill, you're technically walking, so it doesn't, you know, tell the difference between walking outside and walking on a treadmill. It's just all walking. Okay, so, hey, was I walking a dog? Was it a brisk pace? I was just walking. That's fine. And I did it for 30 minutes. There we go. That looks better. I think that other one was more of a piece of equipment that angles upwards so that you're climbing a mountain or something. That's why it gave me so many calories burned. But this looks a little bit better. I'm going to add that exercise in. And the walking is now in here, 187 calories burned out of the 826 that I want to burn today, and I've exercised for 30 minutes out of the 90 that I wanted to burn, that I wanted to exercise. So let's go back home. Okay, my original 1950 calorie goal. I've ate some food, I've done some exercising, and so the difference between what I ate and I exercised was 77, so that's good. But my goal here is to end the day at 1950. So I've got a ways to go if I'm at negative 77. I better start eating a little bit more than toast to get up to that high. This includes a news feed. News feed is on the phone app as well. You can send your news feed to Facebook if that's what you're interested in, sharing it out with other people. I personally don't do that. Well, I want to keep this video short, so I'm just going to show you a couple more things here. If you go out to reports, it'll track your weight over time. If you're keeping track of your neck, your waist, your hips, all that other stuff. But you can also track your calories consumed over a period of time, see how you're doing. If you've got a goal to bring your fat down, you can track that over time. Of course, export it out to Excel if you wanted to do that. So all of this is available for you. And how many calories have you burned? So you can see that over a period of time. The app on the phone has a couple of neat features that I don't see here on the website. You can get a pie chart of your macronutrients, and you can compare it week to week to week to see how you're doing with your fat versus your carbohydrates versus your proteins. But anyways, my recommendation, what I use is the MyFitnessPal. I use it on my phone. It's also available, as I've just shown you here, on a PC using a website. But whatever you use, you have to decide, and you really need to be keeping track of those calories.